Everything okay? No problem, just having a heart attack. Almost over. Done. Very good.
At the time of this recording, both the stock markets and the crypto markets have been looking pretty effing cooked. Trump is going full steam ahead with a giant economic reorder of the globe, massive effing tariffs, risk assets are not liking it at all. So given the circumstances, is now a good time to discuss strategies for how to make money in a bear market. Now, I'm not saying that we're in like the bear market of bear markets and there's not going to be any new highs for years on end, but I mean, come on, everything's in a downtrend. It's a bearish period in the market right now. We may not have an extended recession this year, but fears are growing. A lot of things out there, okay? All this stuff is possible. And if they do happen, then it's on us to take advantage of the opportunity because guess what? You can make money no matter what the market's doing. Either we can make lemonade from life's lemons or we can suck on lemons and have a sour face the whole time. It's not fun. So with that in mind, I'm going to give you 3 simple trading strategies for how you can start today making money in a downtrend when markets are feeling bearish. And you'll be able to begin applying these strategies immediately after watching this video. So make sure you watch the video the whole damn way through. Take notes, rewatch the parts that you need to. Before we get to the strategies, we have to talk a little bit about mindset though. You see, here's the deal. 99% of people in crypto are permables, including me. It's a psychological problem I have. If you're in crypto, it's probably because you think prices are going to go up over the long term, and they tend to with some massive deviations to the downside on the way, and that's fine. The problem, however, is when we let our permeable glasses distort reality right in front of us, we lose out on opportunity. Yes, prices might be significantly higher in years, but in the meantime, we have periods of months, sometimes even years. I don't think we're in the years situation, likely months, but anyway, of falling prices. So here's the point. If we want to have the ability to make money in any market, you have to take off the damn permeable glasses. I mean, long term, yeah, okay, mega effing bullish and everything in crypto, sure. But short term, you have to know where the money's made, okay? We've got to be honest with ourselves about what the macroeconomics and the charts are telling us right now. Not hope. Hope's not a strategy. Look at the charts. Read the charts. What are they telling us right now? Downtrends, short rejections, all that kind of stuff. Now, cultivating a more objective perspective doesn't happen overnight, but I want you to start working on it now. Finally, most of the strategies we're about to discuss pertain to shorting the markets, so understand that there's nothing wrong with putting on a short. You can make money when the markets go down. Crypto is not a religion. You shouldn't treat it as such. I mean, Bitcoin maybe a little bit, but you know, that's a different story. You won't be sent to blockchain purgatory for shorting crypto. In fact, there's a lot of money to be made doing it. Massive new launches come out with insane, fully diluted valuations. Short that shit, man. Coins get rejected at obvious resistance. Short that shit. Okay, it's 100% okay to be long-term bullish while making money in the short term by shorting assets. Anyway, so let's get into the strategies, guys. Enough of that. Let's go. Come on. First, shorting resistance zones. In a bear market, the bulls at times will rally. In fact, bull markets can see some of the biggest rallies. They push asset prices up. So when the prices are hitting those resistance levels and getting rejected from key areas of price resistance, that's your signal to go short. Now, by resistance areas, I'm primarily talking about what I like to watch primarily anyway, overhead exponential moving averages, the 20, the 50, the 100, the 200. Now, before we look at exactly that examples, I want to take a moment to let you know how you can get $50 for free with Femex, one of the top crypto exchanges. Look, markets go up, markets go down, but you can trade both ways and make money both ways. Even if it feels a bit dirty making money shorting sometimes. And the OG exchange, Femex, is a great place to do it. It's available to everyone, everywhere. It has deep liquidity, all the top trading pairs, and currently they're running a crazy promotion that you may want to take advantage of. So you get $50 for free just for signing up using the link down below. You'll get a 20% deposit bonus. So you deposit $1,000, you get $200 back, as well as a $1,000 trading bonus. Pretty damn cool, right? All you have to do, use the link down below to start your account, and you'll be eligible for all of those bonuses. Go check it out if you're a trader and you want to be trading in the markets and taking advantage of that offer, but also of all the trading opportunities available. So let's look at some solid examples here so you know exactly what we're talking about. Here is Ethereum since December of last year on the daily. Obviously, we are in a downtrend. There's no arguing that simple fact. You can see 3 instances where Ethereum rallied to retest the 50-day EMA and got rejected and then went lower. So if the charts and macro backdrop are still signaling more fear, uncertainty, etc., so therefore probably more downwards price action, then where do you want to look to go short at? the 50-day EMA. Now, the 50-day EMA is a pretty good one, but so are the 20. Again, the 100, the 200, the 20 is probably one of the most responsive in this recent downtrend. Most assets have been rejected there 5, 6, 7 times. So again, when we're in a downtrend and you see these prices retest these EMAs, watch for rejections because that's likely areas of rejection. These are good areas to enter into short positions with stop losses just above that moving average. Now, besides going short at key EMA rejections, I also like to enter shorts when I see rejections at major price resistance levels. So here's Solana on the 4-hour chart. You can see that the price is currently getting rejected at 2 major levels, at $147, which is the top white line, and $135, which is the bottom white line. So just wait for prices to rally back to one of these levels. And when you see it getting there, that's a potential area for a rejection. Now, you won't always read it. At some point, the price will blast through that, but it's a logical place to put in a short. Just a few more notes on this. Remember, these resistance zones can be descending, and when you see an overlap between a major resistance zone and an EMA, potentially even better, more confluence for your short. Now, the second strategy is shorting support breakouts. So the plan's simple. When everything is signaling bear vibes and you see an asset break below a major support area, you short it. Now, actually, at the time of this recording, there is a possible support short developing up for XRP. It's bounced off there a little bit right now, but it's still in play. And you know what they say, every time someone shorts the bread garlic house XRP coin, an angel gets its wings. So here's XRP on the daily. You can see that we have got an active ascending support line, one that's been tested 3 times so far. We also have the 200-day EMA, which has moved basically up to that support line and is now acting as overlapping support. So if you see this support zone break south, then it's time to slap on a short. Conversely, you might want to long if that bounces off and actually access support. Okay, we're just talking about the short plays here, but in theory, you would want to see that act as support and then go long on a bounce. But in these kind of market conditions, longs have been shorter and shorts have been more profitable. But I do want to talk about the long side as well. So the third trading strategy is to long relief bounces, because there are relief bounces. In fact, some of the biggest bounces happen in bear markets. The bulls rally together, push prices back up for a short-lived amount of time, not a major trend reversal, but enough of a bump to make money. You can take advantage of this. So the way to do this is to plan ahead of time where you think the bulls are going to step in, and that's where you want to go long. So here's Bitcoin on the daily. Now, if prices keep heading south, then there's a good chance that the bulls will step in for a relief rally at 73K or 76K or some of these key levels, right? Because that was the major resistance back in 2024. So you go long at 73K as an example, take advantage of this rally with a scalp trade, similar to what we were sharing with our XRP trade. You know, if it bounces off that support area again around $2, then that's a long potential. Here's another example from Ethereum. If prices keep breaking down, then we'd want to probably have a nice bounce at around $1,500. So a scalp long could probably work there too. Now, when you're scalping these relief bounces, it's really important to set your stop losses, some tighter take profits, because you're going long within a larger downtrend. The upward movements tend to be much more muted and short-lived. So you need to hit your long and quit it. Hit it and quit it, guys. Hit it and quit it. Don't marry it, okay? Because prices will soon probably fall even lower. Now, those are 3 simple trading strategies you can start using right now, today, when you see markets in a downtrend, which they currently are. I hope this video is useful for you. And look, start slow. You don't need to go in with your whole life savings. If you're not used to shorting, then just start with $100 in your account. Try it out a few times. See how it goes. Build a little bit of confidence. Remember, keep the leverage low. You don't need 10, 20, 50x leverage here. You can do just fine with 2, 3, 5x leverage. You'll take a bit of a lower risk, and you're not going to make the millions of dollars that you'd imagine making if you have perfect 100x short everything all the time. Well, that's not how it works, and you're probably not going to succeed like that. But if you get some nice solid entries, you can actually juice up your returns with a nice little bit like 3x leverage. It's enough, guys. And don't use cross margin. Gosh darn it. Stop losses. Don't use cross margin. Be responsible. Never trade more than you can afford to lose. Thanks for watching.